OET speaking requires you to have a very good intro for many reasons. It is the first impression you are making to the examiner and the interlocutor. Now, an examiner is a human being who is judging you. Hence, first impressions matter. It can even cloud their judgment later on if you make mistakes, as long as you have a strong start. That'll make them think that you are an advanced candidate. So you gotta stick this in the right way. It'll also make you confident or less confident throughout the remaining answer. I have seen that time and time again with our students. So it really leans on how you do your intro. Let's start with what you gotta do at the start. You gotta do a greeting. Now, greeting in OET is not "how are you?" We don't do that in OET. We just say hello and address the person. Hello, Mr. Last name. It could be the last name of the person, which would be Mr. or Miss or Mrs. Doesn't really matter. It is usually explained in the notes. And in case you do the first name, it's okay. The examiner is not going to mark you that strictly on these nuances. So go with first or last, but the correct way to do it is start with the last name. So you would say, hello, Mr. Anderson. Now you say, it's Mr. Anderson, correct? Or it's Mr. Anderson, right? This is psychologically very, very important because when you start, people are really nervous. And when you just say this one sentence, it looks like the easiest thing to do in the world because it's just one sentence. And now they will talk. You will be able to take a little breath and relax for 2 seconds once they say yes or no, and then go to your next question. So it helps you develop a strong start, and it's very easy to do. Now, the next thing you want to say is, Mr. Anderson, I am the nurse, doctor, physiotherapist, whoever, whatever, based on the case notes provided to you. My name is this, and I will be doing whatever. So whatever your goal is, you will be talking about that here. Now, in this format, what you have is one sentence, I am the, that's one sentence, and the second sentence is, my name is this and I will be doing this. So that second sentence has to be long. We're making it compound on purpose because you cannot have a bunch of simple sentences together. You have to make some sentences longer. And an example of what your goal would be is later on down here. You can say, if you connect it with the previous one, you can say, and I will be doing this in today's meeting, or you could say, and my goal for today's meeting will be to. That would be depending on whatever your notes are saying. So you explain that, again, one sentence, take a pause. Then you say, will that be all right? Or is that okay? Simple. Will that be all right? Is that okay? Once again, you're giving the other person the opportunity to talk. The more you do, the better. And you can keep doing this throughout the speaking. You can keep saying words like, is that okay? Do you understand? Are you comfortable with that? By doing this, you keep on giving yourself a break and putting the responsibility on the other person. Also, they're very nice interlocutors when they answer. So they're going to give you a positive response, or they're going to smile at you, which is going to encourage you to speak more and improve your confidence. Now they're going to say, sure, that's okay. Or yeah, go ahead. Your next response is going to be wonderful. Let's begin with some questions about. Then you start talking about the actual questions. And here you can then go in the body and conclusion. We'll talk about that in another video, but this video in 4 minutes explains how perfectly you can do the introduction of your OET speaking. Please like, share, and subscribe for more OET tips and tricks.